Hi, my name is Jennifer Coolidge. Work at the Carthage Crisis Center. I've been there for about 2 years, and I work with all the single ladies in the house. It's transitional housing, but we really focus on discipleship. And I think because of the discipleship aspect, God just keeps bringing opportunities to us, and Light the Way was one of them. I didn't want to pass it up, and all the girls were excited about it when I told them, so I don't think probably maybe 2 out of 12 had ever been to an outdoor concert that was Christian, even maybe a Christian concert at that, you know. So anyway, they were super excited to come. My main job at the Crisis Center is mentoring the ladies. A lot of them come in out of addiction. They've been in homelessness for a really long time. Some of them have gone through health issues or different things, but you know, it's a multitude of different things that bring people there. But all of them come with the understanding that we're going to introduce them to Christ, and so I get the privilege of helping them learn how to walk hand in hand with Him, and this was a part of that. This is another tool in my tool bag. I'm going to use every resource I can find, every nut and bolt and hammer or whatever, you know, to just really help them realize that walking with Christ is it's every day. It's not just on Sundays, and He wants you to encounter Him in real life situations. And so a concert is just another form of church in a way, you know. And so I feel like Light the Way was just like this big church venue to introduce them to Him. With Light the Way, I know the girls, when I first introduced the idea about them coming out to volunteer, they were super excited to be able to do something, 1, positive in the community, and 2, for the Lord. Not many of them have ever served Christ in that kind of arena. And so it was a huge opportunity for them, and so they were all in, all hands on deck when we showed up to start setting up for the concert. You could just see them getting excited and, you know, being totally humbled, really, you know, that God would use them to do something that was going to be like such a big event, and then be behind the scenes of it all. But bringing the girls to Light the Way meant everything, because I knew that God was going to meet them there. It was bathed in prayer. It was founded on prayer, and I just had a real deep gut feeling that was God's idea to invite them, and it was like for such a time as this. Every one of the girls that came experienced Him in a very unique and personal way. Their stories when they came back was kind of profound, but little did they know I was watching them while we were out here. And so I would say I pray for them on a regular basis to encounter the Lord, and so I got to see some of the answers to those prayers while I was out here. Not only did they hear the Lord talking to them through the music, they were able to experience the presence of His Spirit with so many other believers, and I think in a way it just set them free to love God in their own way and let Him love them. And I've not seen that happen in another setting, and so it was really, really neat. I don't get to experience anything like Light the Way was with the ladies, not in such an impactful way. Light the Way was different because they were involved in a way where they poured out into it in volunteering. And so when they came, they had already made an investment, and they were part of what was going on. And so being here, expecting the Lord to meet them, not only for them but for everybody else, I think kind of they came with an anticipation they didn't normally have in other places. And so when they came expecting the Lord to meet them and He showed up, it was just like a first date. You know, that excitement of experiencing Jesus really coming through for you and speaking to your heart personally in front of all these people or with all these people is just like moments that are going to change them forever is the difference. They weren't expecting to be met by Him in such a powerful way, and the music that was being sung by an artist they listened to on the radio all the time, and to make it just so personal, like they were talking right to them and nobody else was around. I think that's probably what was so profound about the whole experience, that it just seemed so personal.